Good afternoon. On behalf of Constructing Excellence in Wales, I would like to welcome you to the Constructing Excellence Wales Awards 2021. I'm Cat Griffith-Williams, the CEO of CE Wales, and I'm really pleased and proud to be guiding you through the awards today, trying to keep it light and upbeat, as I know how tired we all are at being online. We certainly can't wait to celebrate in person with you all really soon. This is the 15th CEW Awards, in which we showcase the best of the best in Welsh construction. It is yet again down to your tremendous support and commitment and the generosity of our sponsors that we've been able to continue the awards process. And as always, you have responded brilliantly. As usual, we were overwhelmed with entries. We received almost 100 outstanding entries, giving our judges a real headache. Year on year, your entries demonstrate real performance improvement in the Welsh construction industry. The past 12 months have been the most challenging for many years, but our industry has responded to the impact of COVID-19, the uncertainty and issues of supply materials, Brexit and other political and social issues with ingenuity, steadfastness, and by collaborating together. And this is reflected in all our entries. There were 37 hours of judging presentations and project values were 699 million. What great stats! And some real-time examples of how well you as an industry are performing in these challenging times. Well done to everyone, and thank you for your dedication, commitment and willingness to showcase best practice through the CEW Awards. With everything else that the construction industry in Wales has coped with during the lockdown, completing the awards entry process has been a huge effort, so really thank you to everyone involved. So we again have decided to put together our second virtual awards, just like a televised BAFTA highlights. The biggest and the best thing about the awards is that they are a fantastic example of what's great about the built environment sector in Wales. The work we are showcasing this afternoon demonstrates why the Welsh construction continues to go from strength to strength. We have the best of the best here in Wales, and your entries really prove that. Throughout the afternoon, you will hear and see evidence of innovative solutions, dynamic leadership, and great teams working together to deliver inspiring projects. These awards are all about rewarding the absolute best and showing off why Welsh construction is so good, and reminding anyone who didn't already know that construction best practice is the best way to build a better Wales for our future generations. One of the core values of our Rethinking Construction movement is sharing best practice. So, just like we do at the Celtic Manor, please join in with the awards via social media. We want you to comment, point out the lessons and experiences from this afternoon, and celebrate via social media. Look out for our winners once they are announced, and then tweet using @CEWales and the hashtag CEAwards2021. Come on, don't be shy. We want to see interaction, debate and discussion. So, those are the house rules. There's no emergency exits to worry about, no popping from the table for that additional bottle of wine. Please just get in the mood, sit back and make sure you have your favourite drink by your side. Just before we start the proceedings, we want to say a huge thank you to our sponsors, especially our headline sponsor, Suscap. Every event of this kind is like a construction project. It needs backers and supporters, and without our sponsors, we would not be able to hold this event. You will see all our sponsors' logos on screen now, and they are also detailed online. On behalf of our headline sponsor, Suscap, I would like to introduce Chris McKellen, Senior Category Manager, to say a few words.
Good afternoon. Suscap is very happy to be the headline sponsor again for this year's CEW Awards. The team administering Suscap are very busy with the sheer volume of public sector projects coming through the pipeline post-COVID, which puts more pressure on the sector due to the sheer volume of tenders out nationally across the numerous construction frameworks. We at Suscap are now looking at the long-term sustainability of the framework, critical in delivering a relevant future procurement route. As the growing pains of a post-COVID Brexit recovery put increasing pressures on supply chain volatility, the knock-on effect both on labour and materials are already having a marked effect on cost and time. Just-in-time may need a rethink. Collaboration is now more important than ever in order to break down traditional silo mentality, age-old working practices and funding routes in order to maximise the social value opportunities and embrace the robust timescales we are all working towards to achieve carbon neutrality. Being a judge for the Climate of the Year award, it was clear some mileage has already been made and achieved with a pleasing number of progressive projects shortlisted. For those firms up for awards this season, good luck and congratulations to the hard work put in by your collective teams. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. As well as our sponsors, we would also like to thank our judges. Without their hard work, commitment and the time they dedicate to going through every entry with a fine-tooth comb, we would not be able to run the awards this year. A big thank you and applause to all of them, please. I would now like to welcome Lee Waters, Deputy Minister for Climate Change and Chair of the Welsh Government Construction Forum.
Hi, I'm very pleased to be back with you for these awards. If we ever do get to the point of doing these in person, I think I'm going to have my speech on top of a large pile of books, just for old time's sake. First of all, big well done to everybody who has been shortlisted. My notes tell me that there have been 90 entries, which, given the year we have, is astonishing and an achievement to get to this stage. So da iawn for that. Clearly, construction is an important part of the Welsh economy, and it's about so much more than buildings, and we rely on the sector so much for delivering our ambitions for Wales in terms of 20,000 new social homes, to achieving net zero, and to continuing to modernise our schools. And innovation is key to all of that, and we're very proud of the way our innovative housing programme is developing and the fact that nearly 2,000 new homes have so far been delivered with the sector, most using timber, half of that timber being Welsh-sourced woods compared to, 4% of the average figure. And we funded 3 new modern methods of construction factories along the way. So that is great. And it's also really encouraging to see in the entries, people like Tre Ifan Housing Cargeiliog, the first build of its type using homegrown Welsh timber, grown, designed, manufactured and constructed in Wales, resulting in 6 affordable homes, each achieving EPC A rating. That's fantastic. And we've seen the industry rise to enormous challenges during COVID too. An example of that, as one of the entries, is the Dragon's Heart Hospital in Cardiff. More than 1,300 staff under real pressure turned the Principality Stadium into a surge hospital and did so safely. Outstanding. We now need to see that same urgency and that same ingenuity directed at the even bigger challenge of tackling climate change. In just over a month, the UN Climate Change Summit comes to Glasgow, and we'll publish our Net Zero Wales plan. And I don't think many people get how difficult this is going to be. In the next 10 years, we have to cut our emissions more than we have managed over the whole of the last 30 years, in less than 10 years. And there's no soft targets. We've done the hard stuff. We've closed the coal burning power station. So now we're going to have to face going much further, much faster, and it's going to be hard. And as always, construction is part of that. Our existing building stock remains the key to addressing emissions reductions and the need to accelerate action for new buildings, not making matters worse. And that will require step changes in the way we raise standards for new buildings through building regs. And our vision for the Part L 2025 standard for both new housing and non-domestic buildings is to shift to low carbon heating. And that means new buildings will be able to become carbon neutral over time as the electricity grid and the heat networks decarbonise. Our current review for 2022 is a stepping stone towards 2025, and it will introduce ambitious improvements whilst allowing time to prepare for the big one. We've already announced that for new housing, this will be a 38% improvement on current standards. And the changes from 2022 will also introduce requirements to deal with the risk of overheating in new housing, responding to one of the consequences we are already experiencing as a result of climate change. So, challenging times ahead, but I'm pleased to see from the entries that this is a sector that is up for a challenge and certainly has the capability to respond to a challenge. And we're going to need to do it together. So well done again on being shortlisted, and the best of luck for the awards.
Thank you, Lee. Some really inspiring words there. We will now begin our awards ceremony. Each category will be introduced by its sponsor, and then I will announce the winner. If you're lucky enough to win one of our awards, this will be presented to you at a awards celebration taking place on the 2nd of December. So, our first award this afternoon is the Integration and Collaborative Working Award, sponsored by Bouygues. The judges look for entries where collaborative working has delivered outstanding results and significant benefits for the whole supply chain involved. Before we embark on celebrating the winners of this category, CE Wales would like to pay a tribute to Stuart Hadfield, who suddenly and sadly passed away in August this year. Stuart presented on the Beach Road project with the team at Studio KMA. It was an absolute pleasure to be on the judging panel to see Stuart's passion and dedication to the project, and we pass on our fond thoughts and deepest sympathies to Stuart's family, colleagues and loved ones. Donna Griffiths, the Business Development Manager for Wales at Bouygues, is going to announce the shortlist.
Good afternoon. Bouygues UK are delighted to be sponsoring the Integration and Collaboration Award at this year's Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. This is an outstanding shortlist, and we would like to wish each of you good luck. The shortlisted entries for the Integration and Collaboration Award are 21st Century Schools, Vale of Glamorgan, Beach Road, Kemais, Lys Cadwyn, reopening of Bow Street Station, the Dragon's Heart Hospital, Cardiff, and Ysgol y Garnedd, maximising value through collaboration.
And the winner of the Integration and Collaborative Working Award is the Dragon's Heart Hospital, Cardiff, Mott MacDonald, Cardiff and Vale University Health Board, Arceus, ESG Global, BDP and Hawley. Judges were very impressed with this project, a truly once-in-a-lifetime project which demonstrates an unprecedented approach to collaboration. All individual agendas were set aside to come together as a single team and create this functioning health facility in just 2 weeks. Congratulations to all the team and thanks to Donna. Our next award is SME of the Year, sponsored by Green Build Consult. This award recognises the outstanding achievements of a smaller enterprise, particularly one that has shown imagination and diligence in improving its own performance. I'm going to hand over to Daryl Fisher, the Managing Director at Greenbuild, to announce the shortlist.
Good afternoon. Greenbuild Consult are delighted to be sponsoring the SME of the Year category at this year's Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. It's an impressive list of companies that are shortlisted, and we would like to wish each and every one of them good luck. The shortlisted entries for SME of the Year are Cass Supplies, Ground Cover DBM, McCann & Partners, Sparkles Cleaning Services Wales and West, Wood Knowledge Wales.
The judges found this category particularly difficult as the standard of entry was so high. They decided therefore to award 2 highly commended. The SME of the Year highly commended are McCann & Partners and Wood Knowledge Wales. Exemplary actions, impacts, lessons learned and inspirational developments from McCann & Partners and the achievements of Wood Knowledge Wales within a relatively short space of time are to be commended. Congratulations to both companies. And the winner of the SME of the Year is Cass Supplies. Cass are an excellent example of an SME who strive not only to be innovative, but also support the local community and economy. Their approach to the health and well-being of their employees is to be applauded. Congratulations, Cass, and thank you, Daryl. Our next award is the Sustainability Award, sponsored by Mott MacDonald. The judges look for projects or organisations whose achievements in relation to their legacy their work leaves demonstrate strong environmental performance in terms of carbon and other greenhouse gas emissions, in waste and water efficiency, and in sustainable materials over the life of the project. I would now like to introduce Paul Malafant, the key account leader at Mott MacDonald, to introduce the shortlist.
Good afternoon. Mott MacDonald is delighted to be sponsoring the Sustainability category at this year's Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. This is an impressive shortlist, and we'd like to wish each of you the very best of luck. The shortlisted entries for the Sustainability Award are Llancarvan Primary School, Merthyr Tydfil Bus Interchange, Treifan Housing Caergeliog,
Again, judges found this category particularly difficult because the standard of entry was so high. They therefore decided to award 2 highly commended. And the Sustainability Award highly commended are Llancarvan Primary School and Treifan Housing Caergeliog. Llancarvan is a first in Wales for a net zero school with fantastic learnings in the approach it has taken, as well as demonstrating great collaboration. Tree Ifan Housing is a project which is pioneering new ways of procuring Welsh wood for its products, an innovative approach which has the potential to change the industry. Congratulations to both projects. And the winner of the Sustainability Award is Merthyr Tydfil Bus Interchange, Morgan Sindel, Merthyr Tydfil County Borough Council, Capita, Welsh Government and Cardiff Capital Region City Deal. The judges were really impressed with this project, which has delivered a transport hub fit for the future. Sustainability was considered from the materials used and behaviours adopted on site during construction. Congratulations to all the winning team and thank you, Paul. Our next award is the Health, Safety and Wellbeing Award, sponsored by ISG. The judges look for a project, organisation or initiative demonstrating real leadership and innovation in its approach to health and safety, resulting in practices far exceeding industry norms, projects of their own workforce. I would like to introduce Jane O'Leary, Strategic Advisor of Education at ISG, to announce the shortlist.
Good afternoon. ISG are delighted to be sponsoring the Health, Safety and Wellbeing category at this year's Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. As a judge, I was hugely impressed with all of the entries, and I'd like to wish everybody good luck. The shortlisted entries for the Health, Safety and Wellbeing Awards are IP5, COVID-19 Testing Facility, Newport. Managing safely during a pandemic. The Grange University Hospital.
And the winner of the Health, Safety and Wellbeing Award is Managing Safely During a Pandemic, Thames Valley Construction and Civil Engineering Limited. This is a company with limited resources, stepping up to the risks and finding ways of health and safety solutions which is transportable for others to use. Congratulations and thank you, Jane. Our next award this afternoon is the Value Award, sponsored by CIOB. The judges were looking for an innovative project or series of projects that has focused on the value of facilities in use and the outcomes for owners and users. Good facilities add value by enabling owners and/or users to live or work better in them. I would like to introduce Gordon Brown, CIOB Wales, the incoming chair, to announce the shortlist.
Good afternoon. The Chartered Institute of Building are very pleased to be sponsoring the value category again this year at Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. This is an excellent shortlist and we would like to wish each of you good luck. The shortlisted entries for the Value Award are 21st Century Schools, the Vale of Glamorgan Council, Homegrown Homes, the Marley Field House, and Ysgol Gymraeg Bro Morgannwg.
Another difficult decision for the judges, with a highly commended and a winner. The Value Award highly commended goes to Ysgol Gymraeg Bro Morgannwg. A very impressive project delivering additional value across a range of themes. Congratulations to all the team. And the winner of the Value Award is Homegrown Homes, Powys County Council, Wood Knowledge Wales, Cardiff Metropolitan University, BM Trada Limited and Coed Cymru. From its inception, this project was focused on creating value. It has laid the foundations for a sea change in the use of timber and the development of the timber industry in Wales. Congratulations to everybody involved in this project, and thank you, Gordon. Our next award is the Offsite Award. This award is sponsored by the Structural Timber Association. A number of factors are converging to make off-site construction a more attractive solution than ever before. It can help address systemic failures including low productivity, low predictability, low margins, adversarial pricing, lack of culture for collaboration, limited R&D, and investment in innovation and poor image. I would like to introduce Andrew Carpenter, Chief Executive of the Structural Timber Association, to announce the shortlist.
Hello there. I'm Andrew Carpenter, Chief Executive of the Structural Timber Association, and we are delighted to be the sponsors for this year's off-site category in the Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. Now, as you can see, I'm recording this from my kitchen, and my wife insisted that I sit in front of this sign, which we have there, which creates quite a lot of amusement when people come to see us. I thought it might have the same effect for you. Anyway, as one of the judges in the off-site category, I have to say I was blown away by the quality of what we had to judge, and it was a really tight decision. But a decision we had to make, and the choice was between these two nominations. Bowling Club Newtown, Tri Ifan Caergiliog,
And the winner of the Offsite Award is Tri Ifan Housing Caergiliog, Kenton Jones Limited, Isle of Anglesey County Council, Hiraeth Architecture, Paramount Engineering and Wakemans. The The judges were impressed by the committed passion of all the team, coherently working together to blend vision and compliant delivery. Congratulations and thank you, Andrew. Our next award is Conservation and Regeneration, sponsored by Knox and Wells. Judges were looking for excellent outcomes and high standards in the repair, reuse and revitalisation of heritage sites and buildings in the region. I would like to introduce Guy Leach, Managing Director at Knox and Wells, to introduce the shortlist.
Good afternoon, everybody. Knox and Wells are delighted to be sponsoring the Conservation and Regeneration category at this year's Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. Thank you to all those companies that entered, and I know the judges had a very difficult task in selecting the shortlist, but it has resulted in an impressive list of projects. Good luck to you all. The shortlisted entries for the Conservation and Regeneration Awards are Neuadd, Pantycelyn, Halls of Residence, Aberystwyth. St Wollows, Annex Refurbishment. The Good Sheds and Junction House, Barry, Vale of Glamorgan.
This year, the shortlisted entrants demonstrated outstanding work with regeneration. We are therefore renaming the 2021 award and are pleased to announce the winner of the Regeneration Award is The Good Sheds and Junction House, Barry, Vale of Glamorgan. RPA Quantity Surveyors, Newydd Housing Association, Loftco, Jehu Group, Chamberlain Moss King Architecture, Development Bank of Wales, Austin Partnership, Darwin Gray, Hugh James and Asprey Planning. This project is very much about economic regeneration and social vibrancy, which fits a post-COVID world and offers an alternative pathway for the built retail sector that is currently under siege nationally. Our next award this afternoon is Digital Construction, sponsored by Morgan Sindall. Digital construction embraces BIM, GIS, big data and other evolving technological advancements. Technology has transformed the world we live in and has the potential to revolutionise the construction industry. This category rewards organisations, projects or initiatives that have adapted, advanced and achieved excellence. I would like to introduce Robert Williams, the Area Director at Morgan Sindall, to announce the shortlist.
Good afternoon everyone, I'm Rob Williams, Area Director for Morgan Sindall. Firstly, I'd like to thank all those involved in the hard work that's gone into this year's awards and every year. It's not easy and a lot of work goes into it in the background, so thank you, especially in these difficult times. Morgan Sindall are delighted to be sponsoring the Digital Construction category at this year's Construction Excellence in Wales Awards. I would like to dedicate our involvement to Gary Owens, my friend, Operations Director, who we sadly lost earlier this year. We have a very impressive shortlist and I would like to wish each of you a very good luck. The shortlisted entries for the Digital Construction Award are Conway Bridge Repairs for the use of digital inspections, Uscol Garnath for digitising the future and social value, finally, the Skull Cymraeg Bro Mechanic.
And the winner of the Digital Construction Award is Ysgol Garnedd, Digitising for Future and Social Value. Reed Construction, Gwynedd Council, Ainsley Goman Associates, Colmert, Davis Partnerships and SP Projects. The judges were impressed with the team's presentation, which added so much more value to this rather impressive project. They had a clear objective to make this project a success. Congratulations, and thank you, Robert. Our next award is for innovation, sponsored by North Wales Construction Partnership. Innovation is widely recognised as a critical factor for increased and sustained productivity and growth. It demonstrates an organisation's confidence, capacity and appetite for improved performance and productivity gains. Innovation is most effective as a holistic approach that identifies both demand and ideas, and is most successful when supported by collaboration between customers and the supply chain. Tanya Silver, the Framework Manager of North Wales Construction Partnership, is going to announce the shortlist.
Good afternoon. The North Wales Construction Partnership are very pleased to be sponsoring the innovation category at this year's Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. Innovation is at the heart of the partnership and has transformed the way projects are now delivered. This year's entries have been outstanding, delivering innovation following a period of unprecedented and challenging times. We would like to wish each of you good luck. The shortlist for the Innovation Award are Homegrown Homes, Injectaclad, Intelligent Data Analytics Not With Locator, True Kevin Ladd, Tre Ivan Housing, Kergaliad, Ysgol Cymraeg Bro Mechanic.
Again, the judges found this particular category very difficult and decided to award a highly commended. The Innovation Award, highly commended, goes to Injectaclad. The judges were very impressed with this project, in particular Craig Cleveland, who gave an outstanding presentation. Congratulations, Interclad. There were two extremely high standard entries for this category. Both projects are promoting homegrown Welsh innovation and should be jointly applauded. Judges have therefore decided to award two winners. Congratulations, Homegrown Homes, Powys County Council, Wood Knowledge Wales, Cardiff Metropolitan University, BM Trada and Coed Cymru. and Trí Ifan Housing, Cergyliog, Kenton Jones, Isle of Anglesey Council, Heraeth Architecture, Paramount Engineering and Wakemans. The judges were impressed with the committed passion of the Homegrown Homes team, coherently working together to blend vision and compliant delivery. Trí Ifan demonstrated that this occupied housing scheme in a rural location was the ultimate delivery of a visionary and coherent client-led approach. Congratulations to both projects who have achieved 2 wins this afternoon, and thank you, Tanya. Our next award is the G4C Future Leader Award, sponsored by G4C Wales. This award demonstrates a positive impact for future leaders on their peers, their organisation and the wider industry against current G4C priority areas of people development, sustainability and innovation. Jonathan Edwards, the co-chair of G4C Wales, will announce the shortlist.
Good afternoon, Pnawn Da. G4C Wales are proud to be sponsoring the G4C Future Leader category at this year's Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. As ever, we've had some great entries this year and we really do wish you all the very best of luck. The shortlisted entries for the G4C Future Leader Award are Rachel Ung, Andrew Sorales, and Lauren Turner.
And the winner of the G4C Future Leader Award is Rachel Ung. Judges were impressed that Rachel had completed so much in such a short career to date. Rachel is passionate about the industry with a mine of information. Congratulations, Rachel, and well done to all those who were shortlisted. The judges wanted to mention that each entry was outstanding this year, which is reassuring because you are the future of Welsh construction. Our next award this afternoon is People Development, sponsored by Seeker Wales. People are our greatest asset, and this award recognises organisations that appreciate and nurture their workforce to ensure they maximise the value of everyone's contribution to the business. I would like to introduce Ed Evans, Director at Seeker Wales, to announce the shortlist.
Good afternoon to you all. Pnawn da chi gyd. Seeker Wales are delighted to be sponsoring for another year the People Development category at the Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. People are the lifeblood of our industry and it's so important that we support their development. As a judge, I was really impressed with the standard of entries this year. I'd like to wish you all the very, very best. The shortlisted entries for the People Development Award are Cass Supplies, Green Hat Consulting, McCann and Partners, Mott MacDonald.
another difficult category to judge due to the very high standard of entries this year. Judges have again decided to award a highly commended. And the People Development Award, highly commended, goes to Green Hat Consulting. An inspiring story of empowering people to grow a Welsh business. Their approach to staff engagement and development is truly impressive. Congratulations. And the People Development Award winner is Cass Supplies. A great example of a small, clever, innovative and agile Welsh company developing its future workforce. Cass demonstrates true leadership and best practice with regard to how they manage their people and their willingness to engage, improve and develop their team. Congratulations to Cass. Another award this afternoon. Well done. And thank you, Ed. And now for Client of the Year, sponsored by Kia, who have supported our awards for many years. Thank you. Construction clients have an important role to play in transforming the way the industry operates. How projects come to market has a significant impact on the ability of the construction industry to provide innovative, whole-life, value-for-money solutions. Jason Taylor, the Operations Director for Kia, will announce the shortlist.
Good afternoon, everyone. Kia are pleased and proud to be presenting again this year's Client of the Year category at the Construction Excellence in Wales Awards 2021. The shortlist is very impressive and we wish you all the very best of luck. The shortlisted entries for this year's Client of the Year award are Gwynedd County Council, Merthyr Tydfil County Borough Council, and the Vale of Glamorgan Council.
And the winner of Client of the Year is Gwynedd Council. Judges were very impressed with this excellent submission, which had strong collaborative relationships developed through the project between client, stakeholder and construction design partners. Congratulations to Gwynedd Council and thank you, Jason. Our penultimate award this afternoon is Civils Project of the Year, sponsored by CLAW, the Consortium of Local Authorities in Wales. The prize goes to the Civils team that has shown the highest level of technical achievement, innovation and application of best practice while delivering a project to time and budget and with team working throughout the supply chain. Jonathan Fern, Chair of CLAW, is going to introduce the shortlist for us.
Prynhawn da, good afternoon. CLAW, the Consortium of Local Authorities in Wales, is delighted to be sponsoring the Civils Project of the Year category at this year's Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. This is a very impressive shortlist, and we'd like to wish each of you good luck. The shortlisted entries for Civils Project of the Year award are Crumlin River Bridge, Motorway Junction 35, Encoyd Interchange, Pier Protection. And Rockwool Logistics Facility.
And the winner of Civils Project of the Year is Crumlin River Bridge, Network Rail, Department for Transport, AMCO Giffin, NRW, Caerphilly County Borough Council, Crumlin Navigation Community Trust and Arcadis. This project had many excellent technical aspects and also demonstrated outstanding relationship and collaborative criteria in dealing with a range of stakeholders. Well done to everybody, and thank you, Jonathan. Our final award this afternoon is Building Project of the Year, again sponsored by CLAW. Like our Civils category, this award is won by the project team that has shown technical expertise, new ideas, and a commitment to best practice, whilst delivering on time and to budget, benefiting local people and with team working throughout the supply chain. Jonathan Fern will announce the shortlist.
CLAW, the Consortium of Local Authorities in Wales, is also pleased to be sponsoring the Building Project of the Year at this year's Constructing Excellence in Wales Awards. This is another impressive shortlist, and we wish the best of luck to all the projects. The shortlisted entries for Building Project of the Year Award are Police Cadwyn, HMT Sancta Maria Hospital, and the Grange University Hospital.
And the winner of Building Project of the Year is the Grange University Hospital, Lang O'Rourke, and Nyren Bevan University Health Board, BDP, WSP, ACOM, Gleeds and Arup. A very impressive project, which demonstrated all of the criteria for a Project of the Year, not just having Welsh, but UK national significance in its delivery. Congratulations, and thank you again, Jonathan. Okay, that's a tremendous list of winners, and it really was a tough call for the judges in many of the categories. Well done to all of our winners and highly commended winners too. Thank you to Lee Waters for our keynote speech and to the team at Spencer David for producing the online ceremony. We need to remind everyone how grateful we are to our headline sponsor SUSCAP and our category sponsors, Bouygues, Seeker Wales, CIOB, CLAW, G4C Wales, Green Build Consult, ISG, Kia, Knox and Wells, Morgan Sindall, Mott MacDonald, North Wales Construction Partnership and the Structural Timber Association. We really can't do these awards without your support, so huge thank you. But the biggest thank you goes to all of you for entering, watching and supporting CE Wales and working hard to improve the construction process in Wales. Again, a huge thank you. It's way off yet, but we agree to be optimistic. We will be back in a venue to hold a dinner in July 2022 for a bigger and even better awards celebration. Look out for the details of the 2022 CEW Awards very soon. Thank you again for all of your support. Good afternoon.